Hello all my Kinvians and welcome to another PapaKenn Ask Me Anything, where I answer some questions that you all have left, and today is another one from the Patreon crew. Probably the last one, since it seems to be the last question in there so far, and then tomorrow I will be moving on to the questions that you all have asked on the actual YouTube video. So, the question for today is from Adam Parker, and it's, are you friends with any YouTubers? I know I've seen a bit of interaction between you and Seska Says, for instance. And yes, I am friends with quite a few YouTubers. If you're looking for big YouTubers, that might be more of a no. I don't really know any big YouTubers, but like comparatively speaking, like Seska Says, she has, I want to say, a little bit over 46,000 subscribers. Also, not through her, but along in the same group, I'm friends with Torchwood Boy, and I think he is working his way up to 50,000 subscribers now. I might be off on that a little bit, but yeah, I mean, especially compared to my channel, they're definitely big YouTubers. And then also, well, in the realm of reaction videos, I'm also friends with my friend Melina, who, those of you who have seen my Once Upon a Time videos know that she is editing those. And yes, those will be returning, just so you know. But, yeah, depending on your definition of, like, do I know or am I friends with YouTubers? Yeah, I'm friends with quite a few. In fact, especially since I started doing PapaKenn Media, I've become friends with quite a few YouTubers, including some that are more Minnesota-based. One friend that I've made who I've wanted to collaborate with him for a long time, but I never did. Blurry Phoenix. Some of you that come over to the Twitch streams might have seen him pop up occasionally. Even in some of my videos, I can't remember which ones, but every now and then he'll pop up in the comments, and he's just a really cool guy. Again, I really wish that we had collaborated some. We did to a degree, but just never to a great extent. Hopefully that'll change in the future. But then there's also some awesome people that I met as just part of a small Minnesota-based YouTube community. And they're all a bunch of really cool people. A lot of them focused more on the vlog side of things. Like one friend of mine, he goes by Zach's Productions. For a long time he was doing daily vlogs, which I want to say he was inspired by, well, no, I don't think he was inspired by SMP Films necessarily, but he, like, you know, there were a lot of daily vloggers for a while, and he went along with that, and, you know, I commend him for being able to hold up on that. He did a good job. And there was a bunch of other people too. I'm not going to be able to name everyone, otherwise this video will be just as long, if not longer, than the one that I'm recording this to replace. But yeah, just a lot of really cool people. I have made some awesome friends. Some people that I met through YouTube, well, and them being YouTubers themselves who aren't necessarily really active on the platform anymore. Some of them have moved over to Twitch since, like, they do gaming more often, or like, especially since Twitch has sort of expanded what it can do. Yeah, it's like not necessarily games, but a variety of shows that they like to do over on Twitch. But again, it's like I met them through YouTube. One person, kind of a group of people, but one person who I like to say, I want to say I can call her my friend, is Kelsey, oh no, not Kelsey, Kinsey, who she goes by Kenzilla. And if you know who Metal Jesus Rocks is, another video game related YouTuber, she is part of his crew. She also does her own videos, but she's part of that crew. And I had the immense pleasure of getting to meet her, and through her I got to meet and actually have sushi with several people from the Metal Jesus Rocks crew, which was just freaking amazing to me. Also, part of that crew, I've met John Riggs, who is an awesome guy. And just keep in mind, like anyone I mention in this video, I'm going to be linking in the description down below, as long as they still have an active YouTube. Who's another one? In that crew, there's Reggie. He's a really cool guy. And just a bunch of really cool people. And I met them, I can't remember, not sure if I mentioned this a minute ago, but at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, which I had been in contact with Kinsey before that through Twitter, and I think maybe Facebook. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, I got in touch with her and just chatted a little bit. She's really cool. And she was just kind enough to talk to my sorry butt while I was there, because like I went there and I just kind of fanboyed over all these different YouTube people that I met, including Kinsey, Metal Jesus Rocks, met Pro Jarrod, met Peanut Butter Gamer. Most of these just like, you know, kind of real quick, just like, hi, I'm a fan, hi. Those of you that might remember this guy, Jordan Underneath, his channel has gone under a lot of changes over the last few years, but I got to meet him. He is just an excellent individual. I adore that guy. And I got to meet the completionist Jarrod and several people from that crew, and particularly Alex, his beard brother. None of those people I could really say, you know, I'm friends with necessarily. At best, with some of them, maybe an acquaintance. The vast majority of them likely would not remember me, even if they saw my face. But there are definitely just some really cool people that I've had the pleasure of meeting through YouTube. And again, even regardless of whether they consider me a friend, just having them as some semblance of an acquaintance is awesome. Including, for those of you that know who Pat the NES Punk is, again, I know, video games, but he does a podcast with his friend Ian, and Pat doesn't know me, but I've communicated with Ian, and when I went to that Portland Retro Gaming Expo, he knew who I was, which blew me away. And then also, in addition to him, because I talked to Ian and Norm, the gaming historian, and he knew who I was too, which was just freaking amazing to me. So I'm sure in the years since then, a lot of them probably have lost most, if any, memory of me. But it was just really cool getting to meet them, and again, even if not necessarily making friends, like having the pleasure of getting to meet those people and just even the slightest possibility of being able to consider them an acquaintance of sort, I just find absolutely amazing. And those are just the YouTubers. Then there's people who, you know, I've met through the comments on my videos. You all are just freaking amazing. I have made some absolutely amazing friends that I talk to regularly. I know I'm going way outside of the scope of what Adam was asking here, but you know, I'm trying to harness the power of the ramble into something that kind of makes sense. But yeah, so long story short, am I friends with any YouTubers? Yes. Yes. And we'll leave it at that. But alright everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, you know, I might start doing more of these Ask Me Anythings. Just for now, to keep them in sort of one place, I'll link to the original video down below where I give an update and a ramble about the status of the channel. Leave any questions you might have there for the time being, and then in the future, I don't know, I might make posts about people that might want to ask me any questions they would like answered, so on and so forth, and I could do more of these videos just as fun little vlog type things. I said it twice because I fought a hiccup and a burp at the same time. You didn't need to know that, but there we are. Anyway, looking forward to answering more questions tomorrow, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.